met Ghost 57. It's nice to see you again. How pleasant it is to hear the sound of your voice. how are you? Hope you're well. I'm just gonna get the live stream up any second. Hold on to your horses. Nay. And then we have right live chat. Everything's working fine. Excellent. Right. Okay. Let's hope the camera, is slightly in focus today. I very much doubt it. Hello everyone, and welcome to the orchestra.
That is the way the ice cream goes down.
Yeah, sorry about that. Howdy, partners! Yes, a cheap machine, I know, but it's the only thing I have. So hello, it's Necra here. That's our voice for our character, Necra. But this is really, So I've got glasses on. I want to see if they'll stay there. You probably can't see them because they're invisible. Right, okay, so we'll be doing the College of Winterhold today. We'll be rushing forward to the College of Winterhold because I feel we need some special books to beef this character up a bit. There's a distinct lack of beef on this character, and I got a feeling I've accidentally left in the slightly harder enemies in, which could make it a little bit tough today. Apart from that, there's no quests. So we're just taking it nice and slow, nice and steady, because we don't want to over, this character, is, that's it. Just keep falling down, glasses, keep falling down. I'll keep pulling them up. Right, so, but I thought we'd start before we go there. And this is our character. Doesn't she look rivetingly delightful? And oh, behind there's also somebody behind there. Got plenty of thralls, 160 to handle? Let me just read that in French. Get plenty of thralls to handle the riffraff. Right, okay. Well, all the glasses keep falling down. This could be a constant headache. So that's what we're wearing. No armour. Alright, maybe a pair of gloves on. Alright, pair of gloves. Right, so we're going to go down to the Hall of the Dead. In our, we just want to start a little bit easy. Nothing too severe. I think that's Lydia. Hello, Zia. How are you? I see you're part of the throng. So we're getting, things like that, because that's Necra's voice. Hope you don't mind, it's serious play, though. What a strange, gloomy place. I love it. So that'll be Necra's voice.
Is to be ready at all times.
What a smart idea that one is. And let me endorse that one. I don't think I can do stone flesh. I'll go for oak flesh and I'll try stone flesh at some point. Andurs, hello.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death? I'm glad to know that because I need your help. You see, I've lost something precious.
A ring? What did you lose?
My Amulet of Arche. It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred badge of office. I misplaced it in the catacombs.
How foolish of you.
But I have been hearing noises down there. I fear the dead have become restless.
Really?
Without that amulet, I'm powerless to confront them. Would you be willing to search for it?
Of course. What more than to fight the dead and raise them? I'll find it.
I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs. The blessing of Arcade.
What, are you going to defend it with your voice? Oh, I was going to go down there. And what's down there? His room. How quaint. I suppose...
To continue with these masks, it might be best to consider contacts.
Good idea, Ghost. But the way my sight is failing by the minute, within a couple of months of me getting contacts, they'd be completely useless. I seem to only need them for close-up. From here, it's not too bad. In fact, it's better than my glasses. But yeah, it's a good idea though. Right, now, first of all, we're going to start off, because we've put on Ordinator and Apocalypse Magic with the patch. So don't forget to put the patch on. Okay. Alright, and I put in the correct points. There were only, 11 points, I think, to put in. So I put 1 in there. So this is there, you know, the numbers stay the same. It's only the perks that have been reset. So if you've already started a game, they will be reset when you put in Ordinator. So it gives them back. So you've got to remember where the old ones were. So I'll put 1 in there, 1 in there, and that's 2. Okay. So exactly as it was the last time. 1 in there. Alright, that's 3, 4, 5, 1 in illusion. And then we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the 11th, I'm trying to decide, because once we get into Ordinator, things change. So I've done the correct thing. So I've done dual casting and conjuration. We've done summon Daedra 5 times further away. So that's the same, I think. Or it could be, it was 3, now it's 5. We can summon undead 3 times as long. So I'm pretty sure that was right. Mystic bound weapons will deal more damage. So that was the ones that we did, but I can't make up my mind on the last point, because we could go there. When you enter combat, you create 3 undead skeevers under your control. They're not very powerful though. Or we could not do that one, because that you know, they haven't got enough of that one. Or we could do this one where they trap a soul, but we won't be using that very often. Bone collector is if you want to collect all different kinds of bones, and I do believe you can make your own warrior. I'll leave that one for the moment. We may do that at some point, and then it's either
only good for a snack by a Draugr.
Yeah, exactly. Right, but reanimated minions receive a brief burst of strength, dealing 200 extra attack damage for 15 seconds after being reanimated. The something stop at reanimation spells and effects is increased by 1% per level. So we could do that one. So that's probably looking the most likely. We could also go over here. When a friendly Daedra within 15 feet is below full health, it absorbs your life force to heal itself. Don't particularly want to do that one. What do you mean by level cap? So it's either that one, which is pretty useless, or we can put another one in here, which is conjuration spells for 50%. So probably this be the best one. Anybody else got a different opinion on what, you know, whether, you know, that one extra attack damage?
That was the locked words you were reading.
Oh, I see. Right. Sorry. Right, okay, thank you. Right, so or we could do, you can summon one additional minion and they last 50. So I think, yeah, I think we should do that one. The other one is destruction spells and effects are 10% more effective for each friendly injured within. Sounds very complicated for my brain. So I'll tell you what, yeah, let's do summon an additional one. Oh, I failed to look at that one. Alright, so now we're up to spec. Let's go. Come with me, Zia, and we shall see what it shall unfold. Oh, don't tell me it's the one where it takes away your health. Did I just do that one? Oh no! I shouldn't have done this. This is what I did on Xbox. Is if you don't summon someone, you lose 250 points. Why didn't I read the rest of it?
Come with some so-called penalties.
Yeah, I forgot to say that, because this is a mistake I made on Xbox. So you have to constantly be Is there any way I can go back? I know. Alright, I've solved it. We're going to enter back in again. Yeah, sorry. It's a fault I have where I don't always look at what I'm doing. I'll try that one. Hope that is when I just came in. Sorry, right, it's not that one.
You could resist Kel very soon.
Yeah, so it gives me the additional one, but it gives me that. So I think we'll reject that one now. Drat and triple drat. Right, so now we should be able to do it. Right, so yes, I made that mistake. So we won't be doing that because if you don't summon something, you'll have the minus 250. Hang on. Wait a minute, where is it? It's this one, isn't it? Right, okay, so I got to do that one, I do believe, wasn't it? Or I could do that maximum number of skeletons. Oh, I've got to do that one next. Oh, what do I do? Right, what's this? Pact match. Just something that more effective for each friendly one. Yeah. When it gets into that kind of stuff, yeah, I should have done.
And then plan which ones you will go for.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll put it in there instead. Right. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I messed that up there. So I'll do a quick save on that. So that means I haven't asked him yet. Okay, very quick fire. Sorry about this. I'll cut this out.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of
life
and death?
I want to skip it. Skip it. Skip what you lose. Right, skip.
Without that amulet, I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs.
Sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I seem to always read it and thinking, oh yeah, I got the general gist, and I don't do any. Yeah, I must stop doing that.
That is a pitfall of getting a new mod and not reading it.
Yeah, I do have a problem with reading. Zia, could you please dispose of that slimy skeleton? Skeleton?
Yeah.
One hit should do it.
Yeah.
It's proving more difficult than I thought. Are you not going to do anything, Zia? Because it's going to help the process slightly. Wow, I see. Well, I'll leave that one. I swear his brain has died. See, are you going to attack, or are you just going to wander around? Why don't you attack him, you? I see. I'll have to do it myself then. With the new Ghost 57 method of. This isn't so good though, is it? This one.
I'm going to enjoy this.
You don't seem to be doing a very good job yet.
That's all you've got?
So I'm going to have to do it myself. Wait till he falls, then maybe you'll attack. Right, it's a strong skeleton, isn't it? Right, are you going to attack him or what, you stupid...
What do you need? Can't do that.
As a Necra, the only time you should not have a soul out is in time.
Alright, that's it. I'm putting you to bed. You are disgraced as skeletons. But I shall revive thee. Let's see if we can do a better job than her. Have you got no weapons?
What do you want me to carry?
Did I not supply you with a sword of any kind? I didn't. A serious oversight, I presume. Right, why don't you try taking that one? Perhaps that will help. Now we're in business. Come, minion. Okay, we're off to a bad start.
Follow Rai is kind of stupid.
Stupid is, the correct word there. Come, my skeleton, defeat the obnoxious one. And I shall, well, I won't raise him. because I can't do more than one apparently unless I lose health. Seems rather stupid. Right, let me just check my I will probably need some health now. Right, let's see, is there anything else I can do to catapult us into... Maybe I ought to do the Rat King, because there's nothing else. So I could do that one, but I don't want to use that very often. It's a difficult one here. So it's either that one, which is they're more effective for each friendly injured Daedra. Well, I don't think it'll be a while before I get some Daedra. Yeah, we don't particularly want to do that one. And we haven't really got that either. Well, I may have to, I'll do this one. It's about the only road I can go down. At least it'll be, 3 extra. The only trouble is they may charge into battle at the slightest. Mightn't they? Anything down here? A note. It's probably a Creation Club one. By the way, don't forget this. An unusual stone. Anything here? So it's always a good idea to go the way it doesn't tell you to go. And ye shall find great tidings. Like that, for instance. Go, my ratkins. There'd probably be enough. Oh dear, you fell limply. Arise, my friend, for you have served me once.
Seems most online scene a Necra should go with a 3-to-1 split on Magicka and health.
Yeah, I've been doing mostly Magicka, but I thought maybe a touch of health wouldn't go down amiss. If I'm not quite on form today, don't be surprised. Blocking, yes, that won't come in handy at all, will it? If you could all move back, that would greatly be appreciated. Thank you. I sense movement. Oh, it's my own. Nothing here to take. I open hesitantly.
Like I said before, a Necra is not a front-line fighter at least till you get about 50 levels under you.
Oh dear. That does grieve me so. Sorry, do you want me to talk in a normal voice? More often? Ah, I seem to have found it. And we seem to have come to the end of our road.
But your main fighting force will be following your forwards.
Yes. Yes. Come, Zia, we seem to have... I must stop having my hands out all the time. Very unprofessional. So I hope you enjoy it. I got one biscuit. Oh, woe is me. I say, Andurs.
I spend so much time among the dead, I sometimes forget how much I miss the company of the living.
I wouldn't bother, they're not much good. I prefer the dead. They speak less. But grown so, I found your amulet.
Thank Archay! Please, take this gold for your troubles.
I would never have sensed that enjoyment on your face if you hadn't said it.
Blessing of Archay be upon you.
Thank you. Which way now? I better save that. So I'll if you see me, reading something and I'm not reading it all, please tell me to read it all. So we do want to go. So everything else is just, we've got to meet Ulverston at Northwatch Keep, which is rather a long way away. but then so is Winterhold. I think we'll go to Winterhold.
15 gold. You are rolling in the dough now.
I'm rolling in the what? Yes. Disappointing. So I'll try and get to some real good action going, but it's going to be difficult with this character. I was going to put the hood on, wasn't I? Oh. Crip it. So I won't be doing Ordinator with the other characters because they're too far down the road of gigantic perks they have, tons and tons of perks. So that would be I'd have to write down every single one. I won't be doing that. That's far too complicated for my brain. So if I ever do those, I will undo those. Such a trial trying to find these.
To get a Necra to upper level is to go slow.
Go slow, yes. It means it may be a little bit dull, but I'm sure we'll find a way around that. We'll sprinkle some dust, and hey presto. Zir, you shouldn't jump on me like that. What would people think? Right. What could we do in this town? Well, there are so many trees I don't know where I'm going anymore. He doesn't give you a mission, does he? Come. Let us prepare to go to Winterhold. I don't think I can do anything for these people. Did I find yours?
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
What with? A Tusk? You mentioned caravans.
Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough.
Carlotta has a small
Skyrim's
quest.
a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them.
Probably because they steal
mostly.
stuff.
A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A
Typical.
few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is.
Are you looking to become a merchant then,
Before my
Ysolda?
ma and Da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
You can say that again, but I will try.
You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
That would be very handy, yes, thank you. Oh, apparently I've already got one. What a stroke of luck.
Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze.
Must have been in
Maybe
one
I'll
of
be
those
able to
caves.
become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
Definitely not. Thank you so much. It was a
Farewell.
pleasure. Now then. Carlotta. Have we done one for Carlotta? I say Carlotta.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Yes, we have.
Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun to your table.
Right then. I think we did, I think we've also done the Alchemist as well.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
I do believe I have, yeah, so I'm allowed to take a few things. I'd love to take a bit extra, but I don't want to upset the lady. Oh look. She's restocked her shelf. How pleasant. Shame. Shame. Okay, well that will do. I don't want to be greedy. Hope you enjoyed it today. Hope you enjoyed it. I tried to do my best. I have my load order all put in to the correct order now. So it'll probably crash all over the place. So, and it seems to be okay. And I've also got my Xbox into a load order, but that's crashing. So it doesn't get any easier, does it? Right, let's see. What else can we do for this town? What about this lady? Did I deliver a sword? I do believe I
Got some
did.
good pieces out here if you're looking to buy.
What can you tell me about
plenty.
Whiterun?
I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard.
They
The
and well
city's
met.
ruled by the Jarl up in
What's up?
Dragon's Reach. That's the
The
fortress
best walk to
there.
get
Oh
up
dear.
the level is to go slow.
But you're probably more
Carlotta
interested in
has
your
a small
Vasker,
quest.
Mead Hall of the
Did you talk to the
Companions.
bar?
Their deeds of war
Saarthal has a
and
deliver
valor
quest to
are
Arcadia.
legendary.
I'll read that now. Yeah, I think I've done that one, Ghost, because I can pick up the stuff. Did I talk to the bard? I did. Or maybe I didn't. Who knows what went through my mind? Let us have a look. I do believe I probably did that one.
Getting worse.
Well, it's repeating text and we're only, what, 20 minutes in. I will just check though. I do believe we intimidated them into
Let me know if you
submission.
want anything. Think I got a
Excuse
key
me,
mark around here
Mikhail.
somewhere.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Yes,
It's
I
the
seem to
leaving
have
that's
done that. And
hardest.
I think I probably did
If
something
it's
for
work you
her.
need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
No, we haven't done that
I enjoy
yet.
this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire.
Have you heard any
I've been thinking of.
rumours?
I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt up, in the middle of the Wind District?
Yes.
It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect.
Nor do I. Is that all? What have you got to
Let's
say?
sate that appetite, hmm?
Keep hitting the rumours option.
Yeah. All right. I'll hit the rumours.
Have you seen that shrine of Asura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled
Farengar
from
has a delivery
Morrowind.
quest.
Sight to
Yes.
see.
What about a bounty work?
Of course. It's all in this note.
Why don't you just tell me? I think that is a Creation Club one. Thank you.
Need anything
Can I
else?
take the
Just
stuff
let me
now?
know.
No, I can't. Okay, come. I don't think there's anybody else that we can help. What about this lady?
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to. Now please, no more questions.
Good. Right, let's move on. So, if you want me, less of the voice and more of the, I say, you drunkenness.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Why are you standing there? Are you trying to
Sure,
pick
whatever.
the hanging stuff? Because I'm having
Akin
it.
to a choice cut of steak.
Well, apparently he's trying to throw himself down a well. Ulverston, well, we're doing this one.
Chops and
I'll get
steaks
the ebony
for y'all.
walt.
Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
The ebony sword. Really?
And baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith
Oh,
in
right. Let's
Skyrim.
go in here then.
The finest
The
cuts,
ebony
fresh.
sword. Only seems to come up in
Welcome. Let
when
me know
I'm
if you
far
want
into
anything.
my play
Think I got.
sometimes.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
Have you heard more rumours?
People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe
Why would
that?
I do that? Do you have something for me? I need work.
Of course. It's all in this note.
Yet another one of those.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. The companions? In your
Okay, we'll give up on her
They're
then.
recruiting
Come,
members
Zia.
from what I hear.
Let us try and get something interesting to watch. Sorry about the 2 hours that I cut out of a play there. I can't believe I did. I don't know how I could have possibly done that. Because when you decide to do a cut, you have a blue bar and a, 2 blue bars. One at the far up at the end of the video, one at the beginning. Okay, and then you move to where you want to do the cut, and you say I want to do a new cut, and it puts a piece in which is red, and then you have another one which is a little bit further away, which you can adjust to say, right, where do you want to start, where do you want to end, and I tick that, and then I press preview to check it was right, and then I press save. So how the blue bar came up to that thing, I'll never know in the month of Friday nights and Wednesdays. So I could sell some things, couldn't I? Yes, I should have left the ice cream man. That proved to be a disastrous mistake. I think I'll slip this one on. Oh, this is an armoured one. Oh, I didn't realise. What about the bag? I'll have the bag. Do I have a one for a mage? Or I could wear this one. Actually, that might be better. So might that.
Chops and steaks fit for your...
Have I got boots on? Let's have a look. Hang on. Let's get away from the furniture, otherwise it will impede my... I do have boots on. What kind of boots do I have on? I could wear some vampire boots, that'd be far more fitting. I'd just lose the thing I got on the other. Right, okay then. Bellathor, let's see if we can sell some stuff.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Is your sister for sale?
Everything's for sale, my friend. Oh, good. A bit of this and a bit of that.
Let's get straight to it then. I'll try not to buy their stuff. You can have that one. I do believe I've already deconstructed one. I don't need that. I will keep that one. Let me see. Have a bone leg. I might put that on. I got a feeling you can't wear both. Let me see. What can I? Yeah, I think I was going to wear that. Someone actually made a mod that brings in Bellathor. Yeah. Yes, I heard that, Ghost. It was rather slaplacious. Someone, yes. Haggling, sneaking, all things that would come in handy. Yeah, I think I'll leave all those then. Any potions I don't need? I'll leave it for now. Well, it looks like that's it then. Oh, wait a minute.
Take a look.
I almost missed something. I forgot to sell the other tusks. There we go. Thank you for your custom.
Remember, I'll give you the best deals or die.
Where is he? Oh, there you are. Do you have anything on you to sell?
What do you want me to carry?
Not much, has she? She has a shield. She may need that, although she doesn't seem to be wearing it. Or that. Why won't she wear it? It's very odd. Okay, will you carry on with what you want to do? Okay, well that seems to be all then. Skulls we will keep for the time being. We may have a go at this building of skeletons. Right, let me think of other missions to do. What, the robe, you mean? Do you mean the robe you're wearing at the moment, which is the, you know, one that has no armour? That one, you mean? Well, I was hoping the magic would go up quicker, you see. I'll wear that one, but switch to the other one if I get into serious problems. Right then, let's see what we're doing. I'd say, let's have a see what we can do. We can either meet out, although we better go to the College of Winterhold. I know we're jumping forward quite a long way. Let's go to the stables. Costs a little bit more money, so we may face some stronger enemies. I wish I'd taken that one out now. I say, my man.
Need a ride?
I'd like to ride your carriage, please.
Where do you want to go?
I would like to go to Winterhold.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Prices are going up all the time, aren't they?
You'd best hurry
Mind
up.
if I skip in? Thank you.
I can take you to any of
Off
the
we go
Hold's
then.
capitals. Where
Oh
do you want to
really?
go?
You can't say. I just paid you. I didn't do it right, did I?
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I just did. Oh, I got to do use carriage.
Ready to go yet?
Okay. I thought it would be simple just to hop in, you know. I was looking for the used carriage. Didn't come up. God, that biscuit's tempting. So I'll try not to be too dull. Oh dear, what a crisp day it is.
And you'd have me do what? Join the college and prance about casting spells all day?
Well, just while we're here, let's see if there's
Be in
any
for a
quests.
drink, of
Excuse
course.
me. Thank you.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
Really?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelagar. Come on in. We got warm food.
I was
warm
more interested in
drinks,
him, to be
warm bed.
honest.
I don't deal with any college applicants these days, so don't bother asking.
Are you with the college?
God's no,
What's that?
Oh, well, this
It is
keeps on coming.
as what she is wearing.
And return to stay
You were
here.
looking at Aya's gauntlets and wondering why she was not wearing the one that boosted damage. Read my prior message.
Why would you live here at the
Chat
inn?
is messing
That's
up
the only
again.
trouble with the repeating text. It's going to repeat all the text.
I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues.
Depends what you mean by access. Do you have anything
If
to
there's
do?
anything you need, just let me know.
Heard any rumours?
Have you heard about Aventus Aretino? He's a little boy. Lives in Windhelm. They say he's been trying to get in touch with the Dark Brotherhood.
Interesting. I overheard something about a college.
That's right. College of Winterhold, just north of town. Hard to miss.
I guess that's it then.
See ya.
What about you?
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
Yes. Waste of time coming in this pub. Right then, night falls.
What do you need?
Nothing. Anything inciting in here? Well, let's just go to the college. It should be easy enough to get in here. There seems to be a wide corridor, easy
Cross
to
the
walk
bridge
past.
at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open.
Don't
You shall
worry,
not
I have
gain
light
entry.
feet. Why are you out here?
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important
As if I
question is,
would.
why are you here?
Well, I wish to enter the college.
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
People.
You need to go to the Shrine of Azura to get a quest from Millikar.
Well, I desire to bend the will of those around me.
Yes, the School of Illusion can be quite influential.
Good.
Kings have risen to power because of it, and empires have been raised with it. It would seem that the
Excellent.
college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test.
I can bring back a skeleton. I think we both know that I'll succeed here.
No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
Worth a try. Well, I'll take your test then.
Excellent. Those invested in restoration magic find healing hands to be essential. Can you cast it on me? That would prove your skill.
I may just be able to do that.
Speech is very low.
Well done. Well done, now keep it going, YouTube. Well, apparently there's some wondrous news, apparently. It doesn't look as though I can heal. You don't happen to sell them, do you?
But the college lives on.
I don't know the heal other spell.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 days.
Do you know, when I first played this, I didn't know this.
Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells.
I mean, how was I to know? I probably didn't read the text. So what I did was, I waited until I got heal other, and then I came back. Yeah, I know, I'm thick of the plank. Okay, this is for the spell.
Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
I didn't realise. But you know, when you haven't got no help from the internet, you know, seems to be awash these days, isn't it? Whatever works. Speech is very low. Well, I thought I'd try it with my persuasive voice. We have candlelight now. I will just chew on that one. And I have fast healing. And I have healing hands now. Although, so I must have bought that. And now, you mean to say I had that in my bag? And then muffle, which apparently I already know as well. So why am I buying books? Do you mind if I sell that to you?
Much knowledge lies within the college's walls. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
I seem to have made a tragic mistake. Wrong way. So excuse me while I, you know, have trouble with my brain. I said, well, I have got those, otherwise I would be extremely upset. Right, so I may use that one. Use that one. Use that one. We'll get rid of that one. That's if I have enough health, of course. A ward. Doubt if I could do that, but there you go. Undead flea could be handy. Anyway, I think that will do for now. Soul trap, I must remember that one. Are you going to show me in, or may I enter?
If you can pass the test, then...
I just... Oh, sorry, did I not do it to you? I'll take your test.
Excellent. Yes, you were going to...
Yes, alright. Sorry, I can't help it if I'm delusional. I feel like I ought to be doing this with a normal voice.
Demonstrate your ability, will you not? Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice.
Is it that strong? Yeah, true.
Our master wizard. Please, follow me.
If you wish. If you could hurry, it'd be nice. I'll tell you what, I'll go up ahead, shall I? Or will that break the quest? She has to light her little lamps, doesn't she? Oh, I see, you won't like the little lamps unless I walk behind you. Who designed this game, anyway? Lovely Bethesda. We had a lovely discussion with Necra yesterday about, you know, about our hopes for the Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, none of us are very confident. Yeah, true. I did fall off of here, but that was purely intentional. Although I think I did do it by accident once. Be tender with me, I'm old. I've realised I may be jumping far, far ahead. Yeah, light the bulb then. Why is it they always stop? Is that a problem with the creation engine? Where, you know, it has to stop every now and again. Oh, I see, that's as far as you're going. Okay. I take that back, Bethesda. Sorry, if you want me to talk in my normal voice more often.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to
what
the
a nice
Empire
chap he is.
Your every whim.
Very
I'm
handsome.
You'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the College of the Archmage.
Good.
I hope
the person leading you.
The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
Nobody else coming in then? What's my mission? Report to Mirabelle Irvine. I do believe
Welcome
it's this
to the
one.
college.
I was told to come to see you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
I'd love to have a look around.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him up.
Seems the main character has poor taste in clothes. A lot of NPCs comment on them.
Follow me. I'll show you the living quarters.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
Especially
we've
if
had
you
to
take them all
implement
off.
more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Okay. I thought I was going in. We seem to be going backwards. Is that part of the plan? Let me look at those clothes. They may be useful. She gave me one of those, didn't she? Was that all? Oh, college boots. I think I prefer the others. Okay, that's fine. Carry on. Hello.
She is showing Necra the ground so she will know where to go for lessons or bed.
Yes. It appears so. Well, you want a bit of humour as well? Okay, maybe I'm doing too much.
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Interesting. I think I'm following you in then. I won't jump ahead, I might break the quest. God, one biscuit is a real killer, I'll tell you. A bit of my efforts to keep lower my sugar.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices.
I have
You'll meet
quarters?
shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This
Oh,
bed
good.
and desk are yours.
Do you know, I've
Please
forgotten all
try and
about
be
this.
considerate of others. Now, let's
Why?
go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
I was going to have a kip
NPC
actually.
students have some questionable quests to offer.
Oh good, I have some free items here. Yeah, some of them are a little bit questionable. Well, I'll take that. Anything else for free?
Sneaking in to leave a like.
Oh yes, oh hello Paisley, hello. Nice of you to come in and leave a like. I think it's time to put Ghost down now. I thought I'd let him wait for a bit. Paisley Jedi. How nice to see you. Did you buy Star Wars Outlaws? I know I won't. But if you love Star Wars, you'll probably love it. Reviews aren't looking great so far, but yeah, it's up to you. I'm not trying to put you off in any way at all, because that's your decision and not mine. So lovely money in here. How quaint. Lots of fine stuff. Oh good. More trinkles. Right, oh sorry, am I supposed to be following you out?
Initially, you'll be
So I hope you
learning
enjoyed
from
today. I hope
Tolfdir, one
it's
of our most
you know,
esteemed wizards.
a little bit interesting. I do need to get a conjuration up to remind me to do a lot of soul trapping. What if I could soul trap her? It's got to be the slowest walking I've ever seen in a game ever. Probably because they go fast, they probably fall over.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices.
But she probably would
Go
do
on
that in real
And
life.
if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Why is it when you walk in front, they always seemed... Oh. Oh, alright. I thought she was stopping then because I went forward too far. I apologise. Oh yeah, that's why I won't be doing it. Got a biscuit. There's a slice of biscuit in my throat there. Let me just rid myself of that one. Finally, we're actually going to learn something. Hello, ugly. Hello.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it.
Wow, he knows a lot,
can
doesn't he?
And will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is
Are we
true
starting?
control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Even if
your character's skill path, I would not put it against another character trying something like soul-tractivating an NPC.
What are you trying to say, Ghost?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
I think safety should... Oh, no, we don't. I think we should learn something. Practiced. Practical.
Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
Well, it was my decision,
All
actually.
right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic.
Oh, I thought you meant a hospital.
I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block
I may
spells,
already have that
all right?
one.
Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you
Do I
at all
have
familiar
to?
with ward spells?
Well, I have a ward spell, but I haven't really used it yet.
That's what this lesson is for. Perfect time to try it out. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
What, here? Oh, no, there.
Now, cast the ward spell.
All right, hang on. Which one would you like? I'll do the lesser one. I don't want to overdo it. Normally my reanimate one.
Hold still. Excellent work.
Ah.
Well, I think this is an
Quaint.
excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications
I only
of
need
magic
to know it
throughout
once.
history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Saarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity.
Oh, how
I
exciting.
suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside.
Any dead people there? No killing party snacks.
Zargo continues to struggle with wards.
As if I
More
would
time
do
to
that.
practice.
Maybe later. I'm sort of busy now.
I don't know, it's tempting.
Zargo understands. You hesitate because you know Zargo will be better than
Oh, another slow walker then. I'll tell you what, I'll try and hasten. I'll go forward. And maybe he'll appear outside magically. No? He probably won't come through now, will he? Oh, he did come through. Where are we going then? Somewhere nice? Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Right, where have we got? I take it we're going somewhere in the Saarthal. There's nowhere I can rush across to that one, is there, really? Wow, I'd love to, well, we'd have to walk all the way then. Any tasty, I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll hasten this slightly and go to there.
You could fast travel to Saarthal and then wait while they make their slow way to you.
Yeah, the slow way to me, yes, what I just did. Oh, is this a horse? Do I have a horse? I didn't realise. Right, well I guess we're going this way then. There you have to make your own way, I'm afraid. Right, let's have a look, see how far we have to go. We have to kind of go right. It's a beautiful map, isn't it? The way it draws the roads in is wonderful. And that's a good map. Some home there. Oh dear, we seem to have to go around the mountains. Let's trot our way there. Yes, it could well be. Oh dear, we seem to have been set upon by vicious nasties. If you could like nibble him and just weaken him slightly, because Zia could take some time to come here. Don't worry, I'll bring you back if you do fall. Well, if you could you know, keep away from me, you know, I realise I'm a nice lunch for you. Oh dear, I appear to be a nice lunch for him. I may have to put this on temporarily due to the fact I'm about to die any second.
Pretty like Necra.
Yes, he does seem to rather like a nice nibble, doesn't he? I'll have to have a few cabbages. Anything else? Yes, I don't think the those are going to make much difference. I'm going to do a quick save here, probably a silly idea. But I'll very quickly switch to this and have some more cabbage. Right then, I think that's done trick, and I'll have a little bit of that. Well, 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 would I love three pumpkins. Is there anything I can revive in the... Yes, there's something there.
Can we say day food?
Oh, tell a lie, there's something there. No, we don't need to say that. I know the right time to do things, Ghost. I'm not completely stupid. Although, I could have easily have done that. But I quick saved because I didn't want to go back and do it all again. You know how you hate that. I doubt if I can raise this one, but I'll try. I can. Well done. Oh, he seems rather comfy. Come with me. Where'd the horse go? Did he run off? Apparently. Well, I suppose we ought to get moving. This is the shortest route. We seem to have to go to my right.
You're making me want to try a conjuration build. Great.
Yeah, I know. It's so tempting, isn't it? This is why I'm, you know, pushing the boat out a little bit and deciding to go different ways. Because, you know, I've played it certain ways before. But yeah, I want to do something different for a change. If you could dispose of the iceling. I mean, at least they do some damage, although it's pitiful, I know. But at least it does the trick. Come. But yes, I would open your arms to new ideas, Paisley. You need to play the game different ways because it's far different in each play. Why am I talking like that? Sorry, I should be talking like this.
But has some drawbacks, mainly with townspeople and getting used to using.
Yeah. They do say this is the weakest character. Well, I heard somebody say the other day, so that makes that's no endorsement at all. But they do. That's what I heard. Some people say that it's a bit underpowered. So, but if you have the anniversary edition, which you know, I wouldn't recommend. Although it's not bad. I mean, I'd half recommend it.
Yeah, I tend to try
I'd wreck it.
And default to Stealth Archer by LVL 30. Any major starting levels.
Good. Well, yeah. It's all because it is a good idea to do different things. Which is what I'm finally doing after just doing an archer, really, and a spell sword. I decided to branch out a bit. I only flirted with the others, but they didn't bother to flirt back. Feel free to laugh at that joke. I'll have a cure disease just in case I get infected by something. And I'll pick up as much as I can. I won't bother to climb on the table and see if that is Oh, something seems to be heading our way. Somebody seems to be fighting somebody in the side of a cliff. Zia, why are you fighting in the side? I'll just leave her to it.
I'll kill you where
She's obviously completely deranged. She's only been with me a week. So sorry about the lost play. It wasn't my fault. Well, it was my fault. I don't know how it happened though. I think I can't see how I could have dragged that one. I've never done that mistake before. But I think I'll wait an hour to see if he catches up. Luckily he did catch up.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside?
What's so important about this place?
In the prevalence.
Completing the college line with an actual mage is something I've never done.
Like anything we've encountered.
Yes, good idea. Can you train me in alteration magic?
I can certainly share a bit.
I haven't got a lot of money, but I'm prepared to donate a couple. In the interest of, you know. I'll push the boat out to 600.
Main thing with a mage.
Very tempted to go slightly more. Yeah, you have to go slow. I think that will do. What are we looking for?
Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find. And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence.
I'm not as thick as you, unfortunately. Right, I'm ready then, let's
all
go.
Right.
Unless you like to use the restoration loop.
Well, yeah.
Don't they?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't use exploits. Just use the one where, if you know, if the follower can't carry anything, just drop on the floor, let her pick it up. That's the only one I'd recommend. To mine, I was going to go ahead of you. Men, eh?
As some of you may know,
I appears to be at the back of the queue now.
I need to
Yeah.
test a new load order
Yeah, I'd recommend that as well.
Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears.
I wouldn't. I mean, a
Not much
high
is
elf
known
depends
about
if you
what
hate
happened
elves.
at Saarthal.
Well, I better get myself ready. I hope there's a few dead bodies.
To be able to study such an early civilization and the magics they use.
Well, stalled so far.
Well, are there any questions before we begin?
Well, I don't have any questions. What would you like me to do?
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloguing our
Really?
finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins.
Wow.
Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over.
Wow,
Now,
how
let's see.
exciting.
What shall we have the rest of you do? Braylon,
So
I-
far,
why
I'm
don't
not
you search
impressed.
for warding magics. Anything designed to keep people out.
The quicker we get away from him, the better. Okay, gotta go. Call a guy about... We'll see this. About car repairs. Well, you can't do it yourself, Paisley? Sorry. Take care, Paisley. I'll try and ghost beat me again.
All right, everyone.
I just thought I'd go this way just for the fun of it. Oh, I know what I did forget to put on. I forgot that there's supposed to be a Nordic Ruins one. Retexture or something. I forgot that one. It's the belts. Well, have you tried adjusting your belt? Have you got trouble with the belts? Yeah, well, I mean... Well, if you don't know, yeah, it's better to get somebody, you know, professional in. But otherwise, how did I end up so high and yet so low?
Replacing.
You're just replacing them, yeah. Yeah, they'll probably charge you about £500 for that. Because they're, you know, I don't like garages. They just try to rip you off. But what can you do? We're at their mercy.
Anyway, talk.
Okay, well, have a nice day, Paisley. Don't work too hard. Don't go pushing the boat out too far. You might drown. Sorry, that's a gentle joke. It seems like I have to go down. I seem to have made a A wrong turning. Is it down there? I seem to have walked into a wall of doom here. It seems I'll have to go down. How did I end up so high when I should be going down?
Should be a ramp down.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured.
Oh, there. Right, okay. Should be a ramp down. Right, I found it, Ghost. Apparently it doesn't go down anymore. Wow, we're off to a fine start, aren't we? Can't even do the basics. Wow, this is an exciting start to the College of Winterhold. Hello, Arnold Gain.
Don't touch anything.
Well, I was sent here to help you.
What? Ah, yes, you.
Exciting stuff, isn't it?
You're going to help? That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
As if I would. What do you want me to do?
Just round up the rest of the magical artifacts so that I can catalog them. Until next time.
Easy enough? Artifacts. I wonder where they could be. An enchanted ring. How exciting. Another enchanted ring. Doubly exciting. And I think you can eventually get Arno as a follower. Yeah. Should think so. 3 enchanted rings. What are they, all the same? Does seem rather a waste. Fascinating. Yet another one. Apparently pinned to the... oh no, it's just above it. How come the arrow is slightly out there? An ancient amulet. Or at least it's not a ring, that's something. Did I hear a clunk of... oh dear, I seem to have shut myself in.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
I appear to have trapped myself.
How in the world did that happen?
Well, somebody told me to pull the amulet off the wall. They never told me I would be trapped.
Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
Well, I think putting it back would probably cure it. No? What a shame, I could have sworn that was... oh, that's about time I had to quick save. Please remind me to quick save. Use the amulet to escape it. How do I put it back? Oh no, don't tell me this one's broke. I mean, have I got to wear it? Amulet.
Cast a spell while wearing amulet.
Oh, I see. I didn't understand the instructions. I'm a bit vague on that. What's it called? Saarthal amulet. Oh yes, I've forgotten that one.
Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder, what effect might your spell have?
Oh, it is. It looks like a fire spell to me. Or I'm completely useless. Well, well, well. I seem to be a genius.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely
Did you
secure.
see that?
Well,
you wouldn't have, would you?
This appears to lead somewhere.
Any spell.
Let's see where it goes.
Oh well. I thought you might enjoy, me not talking so much. You know, if you're missing the,
this is highly unusual.
You know, the exceptional laughter and sarcastic remarks, please encourage me.
Why in the world?
I thought we'd do it
would
sort of
this be
different with this
sealed
character,
off?
you see, but
What is this place?
must admit I'm missing the jokes. Just take a long time to walk around, doesn't he? But I suppose he's a silly old man, isn't he? Hello, I've come over all
Hold, mage,
wench-like.
and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you.
Going by chat messages, I am only one talking.
Okay.
To prevent disaster.
Yes.
Take great care and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something
wonder if they
rather
saw
strange just then. What just happened?
Or some sort of ghost or apparition appeared. It spoke to me.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
It says something about danger ahead and the Psijic Order. Someone is always watching me.
The Psijic Order?
Oh no.
Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd.
It is, isn't it?
Ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of
think
their
you're wrong
order in
there.
a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows
Where
what
my
we're going to
favourite
find.
hobby. What is the Psijic Order?
They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful. Very
I actually
secret.
know then.
No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They've vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle
Well, they
of
just
Artaeum.
appeared again.
I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place.
Why are they contacting me? Do you know?
I have no idea.
I thought
but it's
so.
fascinating. Assuming it's true, of course. The Isle of Artaeum disappeared over
lie.
100 years ago, and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy.
Oh, good.
Until next time.
Now what? Oh, good. A friend. Off you go then. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, I hope these can sort that out. Come, my little drones.
God damn you!
Oh, good. I was beginning to fret so. Although I should have checked what they had first. It says 16 and, well, it's too late now. Hurry, hurry, I haven't got all day. It appears to have opened a window. I don't know, do you want me to say more? Or sorry, it could be a deeply depressing one, this one. Well, I haven't got all day.
Be prepared
Oh, you
to
can't
defend
pull
yourself.
handles, is it? I'm very good at pulling. Make of that as you will. Well, this seems rather friendly in here. Apart from the vicious Draugr. If you could see to that. Have you ever tried using a sword? Although she's pretty handy with that, I must admit. She's got to fire more often. Oh, she's doing quite well.
I've never seen anything
Well
like
done.
this in Nordic
You both
ruins
did
before.
very well. We are pleased.
Why, just look at all these
All two of us. Well, I'll take that just in case.
This
Boss, you
bears
may need
closer
some better
inspection.
arrows.
I'd like to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours mentioned. But if it is truly dangerous, be careful. Go on ahead. I'll be sure and catch up with you before long.
About time we got rid of him. Well, well, well. Lots of dead people. Just the kind of people I like to associate with. It's a shame I can't bring them all back, isn't it? But we're not Xbox, are we? I'd say pull the other one. Well, look at that. Far more intelligent than I gave myself before. Right then, I'll do it myself then, shall I? Since you're completely useless. I'll just creep in here now. Sorry, do you want me to talk more? I mean, hang on, I got this touching my nose. I don't like things touching my nose. A nice quiet Ray play where he's using his intelligence and brains. Strange, I know. Wait until the fan hits the jelly. Then you'll see me in my true colours. True colours. Nice quiet stream where I don't speak. Isn't that wonderful? If you could see to that. Off you go. Make mincemeat of the meat. I think that will be, you know, perfect for the skeleton. Well, as soon as that one has one of those, I'll regurgitate. What if I have any points? Oh, I seem to be lacking. Oh, I seem to be not doing souls, although they probably haven't got any, have they? Come. I did rather walk into that one, didn't I? Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, well, at least we've got a tail. I'll keep doing that. In fact, what I'll do is I'll let's just keep this going. Zia, would you like some assistance?
Oh, that felt nice.
Oh yes, of course. Why didn't I think of that? I keep forgetting that. See, I was thinking, oh, you know, it's probably a stupid thing to do, you know, because, you know, it goes to say, oh, you can't drop a skeleton. But, yeah, I regret that now. Oh, I have no magicka. Oh, goodness me. Health. If you have some empty soul gem, they will fill a certain type. Yes. Yes, obviously. I don't think I need... Yes, let's do some regen... That's the wrong one. Sorry, I made a mistake there. Just have to go invisible a lot to avoid the surge in enemy production. Wow, I have very few magicka ones by the look of it. How tasteless. Wrong one.
Only thing I know so that will not work on this dragons.
Oh dear, I seem to be under stress. If you could kill that one. Oh, I don't have a soul gem. How tastefully disastrous. What have you got on you, sir? Nothing much. Where is my other friend? The one with the mace. Come. Maybe I ought to just, I think that's where we're severely lacking is troops. I wish she'd use a sword sometimes. But I don't know, she seems to be quite adequate. Oh, another one? Keep going then. I'll just hide in the background, shall I, while you assist me? I feel like I need some assistance. Thank you so much. They're falling like fleas now. I'll bring that one back. He's doing rather well for me so far. Yeah, Ray not talking much. It's a shocker, isn't it?
Only way she will use the sword is if you take her bow.
Yeah, well, I was thinking of doing that, Goose. But I haven't decided to do it yet. She seems to be doing remarkably well with her bowing. I say something about aeroplanes because it's bowing, but I won't do that. That's what Ray does. I don't do that. Oh, some blisterwort, how quaint. Oh, look. It seems to go right round. Oh, how nice. A lovely box. I wonder if there's Pandora inside. Your call. What call would you like? Call of the Wild? Sorry. I don't know, I mean, you feel like, you know, it's lacking in the you know, grit, fun and laughter, and, you know, and please let me know. I thought this was moving once. Good bit of lock picking. Highly skilled at everything that I do. Wait, I seem to have missed one. Right, all I'm going to do now is work out where to go. Oh good, a soul gem. What if I've got one that makes them glow? If not, I'll have to get that mod. That's a very good point, Ghost. I take it you want me to keep quiet then. I think that's the general gist of what you're saying. How interesting. I've done that one, haven't I? No, I haven't. How tasteful. Lovely riches. Well, it seems to be going rather well. It seems like the correct way. So far it's exciting, isn't it? He's still alive, good. You were just saying, okay. Please tell me, you know, if you want to talk a bit more. You know, I'm itching to crack jokes all over the place. But, you know, if you want this to be serious play, you know, please let me know. Dull though it will be. Oh god, of course, started to press on my nose. I must be doing something wrong today. It must be the beardicles. Sorry, the mustachicles rubbing against my plasticles. Jess says she might paint it for me. Isn't that nice of her? She'll be round tomorrow. Oh, how tasteless. Where did my dead body go? Well, not my dead body. I say, did you fall? Please, we're under a little bit of stress. If you could go slightly quicker, it'd be great. But, no, you did it already? My good, my good? She is very good, isn't she? Even with the bow. Don't step on that, will you, idiot? They're just as thick as the humans. I'm not human. At least I don't think so. Oh look, you see there are occasionally one in those. Aha! There's two fishes. Very fishy. That's all I could come up with. I'm sorry, I'm not Ray Ray. I'm going to take a gamble. It's two of those. I'm desperate for every penny. Don't tell me it's behind it or above it, isn't it? Fish? Let's have a look, see if there's any clues, shall we? Ah. Aha. Solve the riddle. Right, okay. Okay, I've got it. Fish, fish. For me, that's rather good. So two birds. See, I'm not as dumb as I look. Excellent. Oh dear, hang on. I just thought. If anybody got that problem? Sorry, I think it's joke time now. I feel strangely void. Right, let's open the door. Are you still with me? No, he's sadly departed. The only trouble with this, you've got to nurse them through these sad times, isn't it? Come, I didn't dismiss you yet. You dismiss when I tell you. really exciting so far, isn't it? I bet you're riveted to your chair. I could rivet you there if you want it. Want to? Want it? Want to? Hello? Hello? What's that? Now, the only trouble with these skeevers, they can get in your way when they suddenly form out of nowhere, and you could be surrounded by them, finding it hard to get out. Oh dear. This one seems a strong one. I must have this one. Oh yes. Good idea. Let's do that. Although he is pretty strong-willed, isn't he?
Die!
If you could kill him, you know, fairly quickly, I'd be most pleased. Right, where is my friend? Oh, I see. Oh, he's still alive. If you could disrupt that man. Nuptials. No, we've still not got one big enough. Shame. Well, in that case, we'll just keep on taking. I do kind of like him. He's got a rather big sword. Although, let's just compare, shall we? 18? Can't really see yours, can I? I'll go with the mace. We'll go with the mace. He seems to be doing pretty well. Just check if there's anything round the corner. I'll tell you what, we'll do a little bit of Ray and a little bit of Necra. We'll do like a, we'll force them together. Hopefully they won't congeal. We'll splice them together into one, so that we get a little bit of Ray and a little bit of humour. How does that grab you? Sorry, yeah, I shouldn't do voices really. Yeah, I know that, Ghost. I thought it was completely thick, but sometimes I think I do know a couple of things, like that one. Yeah, I must keep an eye on them because I sometimes, you know, forget that they're still there. But I think they've got a couple of minutes. You see, there's another thing inside. I think so. There are the odd one. Oh dear, I was afraid of this one. Zia, I'd hate you. I'll just jump over it. I think I could mosey round. Well, I think I disproved that theory. Oh, wrong one. I keep thinking I'm on Xbox, where I have additional keys. Come, I seem to have got past that one. I fear there may be another one. If only I could order these to do what I want. Yeah, I know. We just do the swathe of them. Yeah, it's a pity I can't direct him. I couldn't direct you, could I? Well, I could, but I don't want to use up my vast store of energy. I didn't mean to do that. So what you got? Yeah, it's kind of weird how you got to do it. That seemed to do the trick. But I do wish to do soul trapping, really. Although it doesn't look as though we have anything that's empty. Let's have a look. He's obviously larger than a petty. So we're looking for very tiny animals now. Right, we seem to have another riddle. A snake and a snake. Right, where are they hiding this time? There's always somewhere. So a snake and a fish. Snake and a fish. Although that could be the pictures. Yes. Snake fish. Oh, this is the one where it changes the others, isn't it? I do hate this one. Right, and then a fish and a bird. I presume if you get this right, it works. Yeah, it kind of goes a little bit weird, doesn't it? But it moves other things. Who came up with this one?
Have to do these in a certain order.
Yes. Yes. So untypical, isn't it? I just keep twirling them until something happens. But I imagine it's going to keep... Alright, I'll move this one then. Let me try this one. Maybe this is the key. Yes, it is. It appears so. So I'd have to turn this one. Oh dear. I do hate these. That one doesn't seem to be doing anything, that one. Wrong one. So it looks like this one affects that one. So we've got, if we set this one, right, I've got a theory now, based on nothing. So if I now do snake, that should be correct. You vicious! Maybe I turn this one. That will turn the other one. I do believe I've done it. Almost.
Right side near gate first.
Yes!
Left side near gate first.
I do believe I've done it. Yes! You don't have to tell me, Ghost. I worked it out on my own huge brain. Hang on. Got a slight tickly bit, you know. Just have a little tickly bit on my ear there. Must have been a spider or something. I must get a vast army of spiders. I love spiders. They're so creepy and erroneous.
I thought it high time I caught up with you.
Wow, Mr. Creep is here. What do you think? You think like new character, you know, the new quieter Ray Ray?
Hello, silent chat viewers.
Hello, silent chat viewers. Are you mystified by the sheer persistence and amazing quality of my play? Or are you just finding it completely dull and you're not interested? Please tell me, do you like me talking, you know, with a character's voice, or do you think that's silly and stupid and I shouldn't be doing it? Oh, thank you for that. How erroneous of you. Probably a trap, wasn't it? So it's the first time I've ever done a Necro, so excuse me if I make tons of mistakes. Any suggestions would gratefully be received. I've probably got to catch up with the... he's probably died, didn't he? Well, I'm not going to go all the way back. There's one just here. I'll get a fresh one, shall I? You don't mind, do you, Tolfdir, or whatever your name is?
You have 2 followers and maybe a thrall.
I am never silent, I just arrive late.
Someone will step
Apparently I can't pick that up. Someone will step on a trap, probably. Hello, Queen. Queen Keel. How are you? I hope you're well. I seem to have slipped into the voice and can't get out of it. I hope you enjoy the stream, although you probably won't stay long. I wouldn't. I seem to be not talking much either. Do you think that's a good thing or not? Oh dear. We seem to have swirly things. Come, Tolfdir. If you could explain this whole mystery... Oh, I say. I do believe it's one of those huge ball things.
I never imagined we'd find something like this.
Well, you wouldn't, would you?
Why is this buried so far within Saarthal?
Probably so nobody finds it.
I am sick today and I have one of the grandkids home also.
Oh dear.
We will need a thrall.
Oh, I hope you get better soon, Queen. Please take care of yourself. Ain't any harm to come to you.
Nice to be sick.
No, it's not nice to be sick. I won't crack any jokes or anything, Queen, I promise. I'll just be sincere.
Huh?
I know, it's a shocker, that one, isn't it? Well, I'm just going to go around here and labour around the edge. If you could sort that out, I'd be, you know, be very appreciative of that. If you could kill a few ones, maybe I could bring them back. Well, that will do. There's no troll. What an enormous shame that is. If you could do something about that, dear. On second thoughts, it doesn't matter. We seem to be okay now. I forgot what I was going to do now. I might shout at him. Nope. Man, I'll tell you what, that might be a good one right now. Arise, my dead! Are there any nearby? I do hope so.
I'll kill you where you stand. You'll need to do better than that.
Oh no, it's Jyrik Wasselson. Come, my creatures, save me from this peril. If you die, I will bring thee back, as you're all I have at the moment. I've only got one on for it.
Close.
Oh, she's using the sword. Oh, how wonderful. I said, you keep nibbling away, young one. Oh, wonderful. Well done. I thought I was in serious trouble there. I'll wear that one. Writ of sealing. Sorry, I couldn't resist that one. Let's have a look at this. Although I can barely read it. I'll have to tuck in really close. Be bound here, Jyrik, murderer, betrayer, condemned by your crimes against realm and lord. May your name and your deeds be forgotten forever, and the charm which you bear be sealed by our war. Your skeever automatically summoned, yes. So I thought I'd use that, hoping that there was a couple of others around, but it didn't seem to work very well. I don't particularly want your axe. Well, we seem to have got rid of the danger. Well done, dear. You are proving to be much more useful than I thought. Maybe we should reside together for a while. I may throw some bigger words with this character. So sorry if you're in the chat and you're thinking, what the hell is this guy doing? You know, I like to inject a little bit of, you know, of a character voice to it. Oh, have I got to talk to the strange monkey here? Excuse me, Tolfdir.
This is simply fascinating.
Do you know what that thing is?
I have no idea. This is
that was a waste of time then.
Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this
oh
for
dear.
himself. I don't dare leave this unattended.
Wants to talk to you.
To the college and inform Savos Aren of this discovery?
I'm talking to him.
Hurry.
Why, he doesn't know much about anything, does he? You could say he's pretty darn useless. I will have that. Now all we'll do now is hope this quest doesn't break. Because if this one breaks, well, God help me.
What could this place be?
I don't know. Answer the question yourself. That's all I've got to say on the matter, really. I wonder what happens if I go underneath it. I would love one of those myself, you know. Right, oh, we have a level up. Oh, good. Because by Jove, we need to get this up. I should have just kept throwing the things on him. Tolfdir wants to talk to me also, but alas, I have no idea where that stupid staff went. Oh well, next time. You must, you know, use your memory. What's wrong with you? Getting old already and you can't remember stuff? Sorry, that's just a joke. Don't take that seriously, whatever you do. May my head be sliced from my head if I meant that. That's why I'm wearing this. Right, let's see. What can we do now? bound weapons trap. I mean, that's exciting. Able to feed human flesh to some. How can you do that in the middle of a battle?
It was left in a home that was deleted.
Oh dear. That's why you should never leave things into something that you may not keep for the rest of the game. I would have recommended, you know, going to your lovely little place that you go to up in the sky or wherever it is, special hideout, and put it in there. I always put my stuff into special boxes so that I can't accidentally get rid of them. But I have lost a couple of them, I must admit. Right, when it's within 50 feet, it's below health. It absorbs my life force. I don't particularly want to absorb my life force, thank you very much. Any ideas which way I should go? Reanimate minions, receive a 200 blessing. Let me just make sure I read this, because this could be the one that just tried to kill me. Deals extra damage for 15 seconds after being Why is that covering that?
I really don't care.
Fortunately,
I am almost level 75 and will soon fight the Ebony Warrior and do a restart.
well, that's if he turns up, Queen. I'm having severe trouble getting him to show up at the moment. I can't read that. It says got like bone collectors right over it. They never stop or the level cap of reanimation spells and effects is increased by 1%. That looks like it could be quite interesting, that one. So I can't do that one because it's not blue. Yeah, the level cap. So that's probably a good one, isn't it? I'd love to go further up this tree and get the. Where's the Twin Souls thing? My God, we've got a long way to go to get to Twin Souls, haven't we? I wonder if we can shortcut that. I may have to go here to be able to end up getting to that one. So let's go here, shall we? Please, if it says anything about me losing 200 health, please tell me. Yeah, reanimated ones get a burst of strength. I would like that, dealing extra damage. It seems like it's okay. I'll take a punt on that one. Right, and then I'll work out where to go. That's if the map shows at all. When are they going to do a map that actually is, you know, modern day?
No shortcuts with Ordinator.
Yeah, say that again. But yeah. I don't know. I'm beginning to wonder, you know. I wonder about Bethesda. Are they capable anymore? I've got a feeling they've, you know, the people that did Oblivion and Skyrim have left. Or you know, I don't know whether they left or fired or what. But it doesn't give you a lot of hope for the next one, does it? If the ones that did those two great games are not around, therefore we're left with what's left. Doesn't fill you with hope, does it? That's worth a bit, I'll have that. Oh. Maybe I ought to start the dragon thing. Ice form. I like the sound of that one, I really do. Right, have I missed anything? Let's hope this doesn't break. Please advise me to do a hard save before I go to see Savos Aren. Hope I said that right. Or Aren. Right, it appears we have to go out then. Simple deed. Have I missed anything in here? You know, special stone? Anything like that? If so, please state your business now. And hope the Queen has a wonderful day. I know I'm looking for a lovely day. I haven't found one yet. But it will be tomorrow when Jess comes round. She will fill me with joy and pronunciation. We were trying the game last night and God, it was very frustrating because it's got a terrible UI. That's the one thing wrong with it. It's just it hasn't got a very good UI, and I feel like if you've got bad UI in the game, it can totally ruin it. because you have to think all the time, and I hate thinking. Save before, yeah. Hang on then, how do I get up here? What terrifically bad weather we have. If only I had a spell to dispel that. Or we could climb the stairs. I don't know why I put this weather mod on. I can't see half the time, but that's part of the fun, isn't it? I ought to make it day, that might help. I can fast travel. Yes, I was thinking of fast travelling, but I was thinking about, you know, exploring a couple of places, you know, like little caves and things. That seems to have sorted the weather out. I didn't know whether I should do that or not, but it seemed to work. Subtle joke there. I hope you appreciated that one. Mythical Ages, Queen. It does a nice vast array of different weather types, you know, cloudy, miserable, you know, wet, pouring with rain, a drizzle, fog, you know, dense fog, huge driving snow drifts where you can barely see a hand in front of your mush. So I would like to do a little bit of exploring as well, so things like caves, just little caves, just so that, you know, we don't take too much damage or anything like that. Just cosy little haunts where we can develop our skills. So I wonder if I can bring an ice wraith back. Well, there go the three little monkeys. Off you go there. I forgot what I said now. What did I take, Queen? Sorry, that's how frigid my mind is. What did I just say? That's trouble. Oh, durable weather. Yeah, weather. Yeah, I don't know. I've tried a few mods. Hang on, I got a little bit of an itchy nose. I've tried a few mods weather-wise, and I did like Obsidian Weathers, and so I'm trying them out. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I finally cracked it now. Took a while, I know. Yeah. I wish I could do more than one. Oh, well done. You're the champion. Well done. What if I could bring this pile of... Shame that. Come hither, let's try a cave. I don't want to stretch myself too far. I may snap. Anybody like snap? I love it. I wonder who came up with the with snap. Was it Crackle and Pop?
I only use ones by Devil's Play 77. I actually know him and his weather mods are fantastic.
Well, what is the name of the mod, Queen? If you don't mind partaking of that information.
I am using his Elden Weathers currently.
You're using Elden Weathers. Yeah, I kind of try one every now and again and see how they bode. Because I like ones that show lovely stars up in the sky. And I did like Azurite Weathers. Because that did lovely skies and lovely, you know, like the Milky Way galaxy. Although I don't think that exists on here, does it? Oh, there's the dragon. Vexes me so. Now I have to find a way up there somehow. I wonder if there's an easy way of doing that. Sorry if I'm going to talk like this all the time, you know, I may as well get used to it. Ah, a chance for... Yes. Right, I wonder if I could kill that. Right, I'd have to do this. It's kind of funny how this works. I don't think I'm going to do it, am I? I may have to use this. Let's hope that gets the soul. Oh yes, good. How nice. We finally got the soul. Took a bit of doing that one. I'll take that, I'm desperate. I know, when a woman gets desperate it's terrible. Yes, the chat lag striketh again. I'll have that in the hide, I won't have any more meat. Thank you, Zia, for the assistance there. You're welcome. If I find it irritatingly slow, please tell me. And I'll be irritatingly quick. I'm trying to get into the character, but it's not working. It seems to be up there then. Oh dear. Filthy dragon. How are we going to defeat a dragon? Well, answer me then. A dragon. I think I'll keep away from the dragon. Oh, Sightless Pit. Of all the places to go, I don't think I want to go into a Sightless Pit. So I think we'll leave that one. Oh dear, we're too late.
Trolls cannot climb mountains.
What a dreadful shame. God, they are so weak, aren't they? Times like this, I wish I was nervous. I was trying to pick up the... Keep going, my fuddy waddies.
You can't win.
Sorry, I may have said fuddy waddies there. I thought it kind of suited it. Well, it was almost dead. Just give him a swift nibble. Yeah, try facing it when you nibble. No, he fell then. Keep trying, I'm sure you'll get there in the end. I mean, try shooting it. Oh, well done, you managed to capture it in mid-air. How sensational. Well, I don't think I'll go to Sightless Pit. It's going to be crawling with horrible things. I'm very tempted to go up there to where the dragon is, sneak up there, nick all the stuff out of the chest and then quietly retreat. But I feel like my head would get ripped from my shoulders if I did that. So I'm going to miss out on that one. So I'm going to leave a marker here for future reference. I have to place it exactly. This is like... Did I just do that? I do believe I just did that. Sorry, I am an ignoramus. Please feel free to whack that nail through my brain and seal it with a dying kiss. I'll tell you what, we'll move on with the quest now, since we've seen a bit of a brick wall of uselessness.
Sneak over 150.
I don't really know. Very difficult question to answer. Gotta go shopping tonight. I hate to have to go out the door. You'll enjoy the ice cream the other day. It must have been terrible. I think I did a timestamp for it so that you could miss the ice cream eating incident. I don't know why I didn't cut that out, but I thought I'd let you suffer for a couple of seconds. But it ended up to be like 6 minutes. Sorry about that.
Then the dragon will have a snack.
Yeah, so I'm going to do a hard save here, which is not very easy. It's one of my best, that is one of my best. Hopefully this is Necra, otherwise I'll be... Yeah, one thing I've noticed too is moved into a different place now, the save. I was doing Necra, remember? I was doing Necra, wasn't I? And at her own little folder, all to her own. Randolph apparently has one on her own now. It seems to be switching all over the place. And then suddenly last week it ended up being in somebody else's. And now all the saves that Necra did from the beginning of the game are now congealed into all the others. And the only one left of the Necra I started off with is just one file at the very start of the game. So I don't know what they're doing with this quick save system. It seems to be completely broken. I mean, if they can't flipping do a save properly in a game, how the hell are they going to do anything in the next Elder Scrolls? I don't know. I'm beginning to lose hope. I didn't have much before.
Doing some silent updates.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame that it's you know I'm their biggest fan really, and I love fans normally. And yeah, I'm afraid I'm getting to the point now where I'm just fed up. I'm just getting completely fed up with them because my Xbox is crashing all over the place. Sometimes I get some play out of it for 2 or 3 hours. Nowadays it's like going out 5 minutes. And at the moment, it seems to be if I do Legolas and I shoot him, shoot the last enemy, and you get the little animation comes in. As soon as I shoot that last one, the moment the arrow hits it, immediately crashes every single time on the last enemy you kill. So I don't know what's going on with it. It means I can't do a Legolas at the moment. Hello, Savos.
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
That's because you haven't looked. No, we haven't.
Then allow me to introduce myself.
Can I do it
Savos
first?
Aren, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated.
Oh, good.
But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments
Animation
that
was
cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college.
Could be.
Are we clear?
Yeah, I seem to have some of my mods are now working. I don't know if it's working on everybody's, yeah, I don't know where that's come from, because I haven't done anything that alters archery animations or anything like that, so I don't quite know what's going on with that. I need to speak to you about Saarthal.
Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to
Nearly.
deal with right now.
Well, we found some sort of orb. Tolfdir wanted you to see it.
I see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation.
I doubt it.
Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently
unfortunately.
occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject.
Good. He's
Speak
useless.
with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
That may well be helpful. Have you ever met the Psijic Order?
Personally? No, not I. One of their number used to advise the Archmage when I was but an apprentice here. But that was a great many
About
years
300
ago.
years ago.
Before all the members of the Order were called back to the Isle of Artaeum, and it disappeared entirely.
Where was that? I'm afraid of pressing anything else in case it breaks the quest.
Until next
Let's
time.
hope the books one comes up. If that one fails, then it all falls down. So let's hope. I won't do a quick save. I'll keep that hard save. Right. Is this it? I presume so. Up or down? Down. Oh, by the way, I did buy, where is it? If I can find it. I think it's down the stairs. I did buy the spellcraft one because, spellcrafting, we miss that. Missed that, in Oblivion we had spellcrafting, although I didn't get it until right at the very end when I found out how to do it because I had to look it up. If you have the spellcrafting creation, which is the paid mod, I mean it's not much. Then you can talk to this lady, and she will give you blanks, blank things, so you can craft up your own stuff on here. Oh no, it's somewhere else. It's in the Hall of the Ancients or something, down the stairs. You'll see lots of little things about it, but they're pretty much similar to what we. Let's have a look at this. Investigate the cryptic message. I mean, do we steal that? And it's got hard for me to read this, so I won't read it. Because it's getting harder and harder to read things. I think I must turn HDR off, because I think the HDR makes things too bright. So when you get dark text on white paper, HDR seems to ruin it and make the dark text too light, and then it's hard to read. So I just got to read it. Is that correct? Right. let's hope the... did it activate the books? I bet it's not, has it? Please tell me it's going to do the books one. It's not going to do it, is it? This is the one that always breaks.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
Right, anybody know which one it is? Because I'm frightened to... is it special books or is it the college? Which one is it that activates the quest? Because I'm frightened of doing this, because in case it breaks. So I know it'll take a couple of minutes to get through. I'll just have a look at the text a minute. You got a little further in the Gauldurson quest. Have I got to go a little further in that, have I? Because are these two worth asking? Because I've made a save just before I saw Savos Aren.
I don't want to see you treating
but I don't know if
poorly. Are we clear?
Alright, I'll do a second save then. But it may have already broken, so that's why I did it before Savos Aren. Because sometimes it's speaking to Savos Aren which prevents this from going on. So I just want to know whether
hundreds of years have gone into
these two
this
options here does the 3
going to stay
books.
Pristine, understand?
Because that sounds like it's the special books, but that could well be the ones that, keep sending you on random things. So if you could help me with that. I don't want to do the wrong one, because this is so easy to break. So I'll just go back to Savos Aren. Anybody know which one it is? Do you know which one of these is the the hitting the books quest? Or have I got to do the other one first, the Gauldurson one? Well, does anybody know? So I'll just wait. I just don't want to get this wrong. God, it takes so long, doesn't it? Here we are in the modern age. We said men to the moon. We can do stealth aircraft that are totally invisible. We can do all this stuff, and yet we can't get, we can't reduce the lag on chat.
If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last
that was the
place
wrong
I
one.
heard about.
Are there any special
As a matter
books?
of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador?
Oh, this is...
Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian and devoted all his time to research and
Please let that
study.
be the one.
But more than you would imagine possible.
Not, is it?
Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down,
Right, okay,
it
so
may
I think
prove
what has
useful to
happened,
all of us.
which is why I did it before Savos Aren, is when you speak to Savos Aren, I do believe it comes up with hitting the books.
Has Ferolda been in recently? Borrowed any...
So we need to load in before Savos Aren, because I believe that is where it breaks. That's what, hang on, it's not here. I just did a save there, and a hard save, and it didn't do it. I think I'm pretty sure I did a hard save, because if I didn't, I will be very upset. Right, it looks like that didn't do it. See what I mean about this save problem? It's like, why on PlayStation have you got to press it twice to save? Which is, I've never had that happen in... this doesn't happen on Xbox. You just press it and you're into the save thing. And yet on this, for some reason, you have to press it and then you have to press it a second time where it says new save. So it must be something to do with that. But you see, it should be hitting the books, shouldn't it? Unless it's... because it should happen now. So what I'm going to do is hope that save is there, because I am beginning to wonder if it's saving. Right, it looks like it has. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quit. Alright. Because this is where it always breaks. Because I checked last time. I checked a save where it worked, and then I checked a save where it didn't work. And it was at this particular moment. So if I do this one and then reload it, I might have to shut down the game to do it, but
character is to go slow. You got a little further in the Gauldurson quest. Make a save.
I mean, am I doing this right or not? But when you get to here, he should do this hitting the book one.
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have
unless I'm wrong, please tell me.
Spoken.
No, we haven't.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Aren, Archmage of the College of Winterhold.
Necra.
I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here.
I mean, you would have thought after all these years they'd fix this,
wouldn't you? I will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
You know, have I got to ask another question? Because it should be this one.
Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with.
Because I saw it on one of my plays, and when I asked him this question, it did hitting the books. I'll do the other option.
I trust that you wouldn't be here were it not significant. Thank you for bringing this
to my attention. It could be
attention.
the boss.
Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes?
Unless I've got to see Tolfdir, please.
Occupied,
if anybody
and
knows
I will need to see
how
this
to progress
discovery
this,
for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
Let me ask these.
Personally,
so am I right in that it should activate hitting the books now?
When I was but an apprentice here.
I know it's taken a while.
That was a great many years ago.
You know,
before all the members of the Order were called back to the Isle of Artaeum, and it disappeared entirely. Not often.
I'll try asking all these, but I got a feeling they're supposed to come up at this moment. You know, please tell me if I'm wrong now. I'll tell you what, this is starting to annoy me.
We also must make an effort to avoid worsening with Skyrim.
It might be because I had that on there. Just put it up a minute. What's the purpose?
Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds.
Well done, YouTube. You really excelled yourself today.
It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world.
Right, it looks like it's not going to work. Now, am I right in saying, you know, the hitting the book should be coming up now? Or have I got that wrong? Or have I got to do this first and then it does it? Anybody know? Because I'm struggling, and I know this is one that always seems to fail. Well, it's been failing since I put mods on. I never had this problem when I played it vanilla. It's only when I started putting mods on I have ever had a problem with this. So I would like some help, because I don't want to get this wrong. Because this is a well-known bug. And I tell you what, I'm getting more and more frustrated with Bethesda every single freaking day now. I really am. I know I am such a beloved follower of Bethesda, but I tell you what, it's rapidly eroding to the point where I'm almost at the point of giving up. So if anybody can help me, that's obviously a. Apparently I can take that. That's going to probably start one. Okay, I'll take that one then. So yeah, anybody know? I'm not, you know.
My race starts with my current character. I have not hit the college in a long time.
So where have I gone wrong? I don't know how I could have got that wrong, because you know it says to meet him. I can't see the last word goes. For some reason, on this tablet, there's this stupid heart thing, which is some kind of emote, which is, you know, and that covers up the last word of the text. And I don't know how to get rid of it, because this drives me nuts, this thing, and I don't know how to remove it. But it's like a series of 4 emotes, and I've no idea why this appears, but it just keeps coming up the last word. And you know, so I don't know how I get rid of that. But it's like it's a stupid choice thing that comes up. I'm getting frustrated now, because if the quest breaks, that means we cannot complete this. And I get so annoyed that these things aren't fixed. It really does, because 13 years you thought they bloody fix it, wouldn't you? But this has always been a problem. I've heard this has been a problem for a long time, where this quest is liable to, and there's other quests too, which the slightest thing you do that's slightly out of the ordinary breaks it. It's probably the mods. But if I take all my mods off now, it'll corrupt the save, so I can't even do that. But I'm sick of games not being finished.
Talk to Archmage. First, then talk to Orc about relevant books.
Well, I'm rapidly losing patience. I really am. You must disable reactions at the beginning of your stream. Right, because yeah, that seems you need to talk to the Archmage first, and then talk to the Orc about the books. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work. Because I saw it where it actually worked, okay, and I did this, you know, about a year or a couple of years ago, where I had one where. Sorry, I'm trying to find out where I'll go now. I had one where I had to go and see Savos Aren. So I went to that, I watched it, and I asked Aren, and he said to go and see Urag, right? And then I go to Urag, and then it's come up, answers answers one of the things, and it says hitting the books, and it hasn't come up. But the only time where it's ever worked is when I've done it vanilla. Hang on, I'm going to the wrong place now.
Did she perhaps mention any dangerous?
I mean, I just don't know why these things aren't fixed. It really does annoy me. It really does.
Working on. Anything that could get her in trouble.
I'm here. You are now in the Arcane.
Maybe you did not talk enough with Archmage.
Well, that's why I try saying the other things. It seems to be a random
and I will
thing.
have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
Because I don't know which one of these to ask. It seems if I ask any of these two, it doesn't work. You would have thought that is the one that does it. Special books. That seems the obvious one. But that just gives me random things. And it can't be these two.
Of
I'll
course
try
I
and
do.
I'll tell you
If
what.
I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved
This
to
happened
nothing
with
before
Randolph.
the Third Era.
And the only way I
Mages
could do it
need
was
to be
to try
reminded
and
to be careful around research
get
materials.
those things from Riverwood.
A
that
mage is
reset
only
it,
as good as
but,
what he knows.
that
I try to make
didn't
sure as much
100% it.
knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact.
I guarantee this won't
If you're
work.
feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here.
No, I'm going to
I
take this
scribbled
off
down
a
the
minute,
last
'cause
place I'd heard about.
just starting to
Check
annoy
it out,
me.
but
Plus
be
the fact
careful.
I'm getting irritated by this.
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian and devoted all his time to research and study. But more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim,
And also the delay.
but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Those special books are about Shalador.
So is that the 3 books? Because
All right,
it should come up now as hitting the books. In fact, it should come up after I talk to Savos Aren, and he tells me to come here. It should come up with hitting the books quest.
Has Ysolda been in recently? Borrowed any books that you can
As far as I
recall?
remember, that's what happened when I
Did she
swapped the
perhaps
correct
mention
one.
any dangerous
And
research?
of course the lag is ruining it because you're saying no to things, and I don't know what it's saying no to. I mean, the first time I spoke to Savos Aren, you know, when I first played it on vanilla, I asked him every single question because with everybody I talked to in the game, I did every option. All right, bar one that gave a choice. So because that's what I do, I want to soak it all in.
Might be working on anything that could get her in trouble.
But it just makes me very unhappy. I'm sorry I'm getting a little bit agitated now, but I'm really upset about this.
76.
Because I am fed up of the bugs.
You only go downstairs to the Arcanium and speak to its caretaker. You
And
might
much as this
find
game is great,
relevant books.
you know, but these few quests that break, you know, it's a nightmare because you can't get achievements or anything.
Dance away, Queen.
Dancing time, yeah, have a good dance, Queen. I'm just getting very frustrated now because I'm fed up of this going wrong. Honestly, I am fed up of this going wrong. I hate it when a quest breaks because you know I want things to work, and as soon as they don't work, I get irritated, and you know it could well be the mods. But really, this should, you know, if they're going to put mods in and all that, steps should be taken to make all these things work. Otherwise, don't put them in. Is my feeling. So you know, really get annoyed about this stuff. When games do not fix things, and they just, you know, oh, well, we'll leave that one now. I mean, they've been re-releasing this thing, and each time they, you know, do some fixes. The last one I heard of was, oh, they fixed the horse, where when you get on the horse, it flips to the north. And they fixed that one. Well, I don't care about the flaming horse pointing the right way. I care about the ones that makes the quests work, and we don't have to go jump through hoops to do it. So I'm really angry and annoyed now.
Archmage is in Saarthal.
Right, okay. So yeah, I'm a bit dispirited now, because I do hate quest breaking. Oh good, he's there. Right, I'll try asking him every question.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid. The Great Collapse, as it has come to be known. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched. No one is sure of the cause.
I remember doing this before.
Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case.
So, you know, I've asked him all the things, you know, because I asked him
ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves battered the shore for weeks on end. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city were lost overnight. The waves receded in time, but the damage was irreversible. Most residents of Winterhold abandoned what was left of the city. The college survived, and so here we remain.
When the quest 5 tons tells you to go talk to someone, go straight to that NPC. No looking around for new dungeons.
Well, I didn't do that, Ghost. It said go to see Savos Aren. I went to Savos Aren, and I think from what I remember, when the quest did work, was I went to him, you know, said about investigating something, and hitting the books came up. Okay, and I've got it on one of my characters. I can't remember if it was Frandolf or what, or Saruman. Might have been Saruman. But it didn't happen. It doesn't happen sometimes.
Until next time.
The only thing I can think of is to quit the game completely and restart it, but then that would involve me, you know, the stream ending. So I might have to do that. I might have to just and go back to that save, and then we'll do something for the time being. But yeah, I get really annoyed when things break and they don't fix it. After all these years, they should have fixed the main quests. Because these are just, you know, random locations that you got to go to. So that's nothing to do with it. And it should be a main quest, and it should be appearing up here, and it's not. So the only thing I can think of is to go to Riverwood, because this is where there's a possibility it could be fixed. So I'm going to activate it and see if I can fix it. So this is a mod that...
modded quests, the AI dialogue mod, and one called More to Say.
Yeah, let me have a look at that now. I haven't got more to say. What, the RDO, do you mean? I don't think RDO is on this. It's only on my Xbox. I don't think things broke on my Xbox. I'm pretty sure I've done it on Xbox with RDO, because I've had RDO on it in a long time. I must admit, I don't really use RDO, to be honest. I don't know why I bother with it. But they do say, don't blame RDO.
.it is a new dialogue one that says AI in it.
Right, I have got a couple of NPC, you know, forward or follower NPCs. Right, so
We don't sell any imports from Somerset.
I may have. I don't know if I picked these up, these scrolls. But if we go in here, there's a book of quest fixing. So if you read this, it goes through all the main quests, alright? So all we've got to do is find the correct one. And it's mostly the main quests, okay, and the, you know, the guild one. So it should be, we got first lessons, you got hitting the books. So to go by the name of the quest, let what for this Ghost? So here's hitting the books. I have 3 here. One I think which starts it if it won't start. That one which is part way through, and if you go to the very last one, that will complete it, but you won't be able to kill Arcano. So you've got to be careful how you use these. So the only way to find out is to look at the book.
Let the NPC finish their talk.
Well, I did that. Yeah, I didn't press to skip at all. I didn't do any skipping in that at all. Because, you know, that's the kind of thing that kids do. And I don't know why I said that. I thought we just picked up this thing.
No, dear sister.
I think it's a skill now or something. So I'm just a little bit deflated now after that. If you're wondering why, you know, I just get. This is you know, one that seems to fail at regular times. And you know, people say you know, do this, trying to force it to work. You've got to put in you know, the command and all this kind of stuff. You shouldn't have to do that.
Do you have J-Circle quest expansion mods? If so, sometimes things get slowed down with that one. Not glitched, just slowed down.
I don't think I got. I'll check J-Circle. But yeah, I'm a little bit deflated now. It's kind of. It's almost killed the stream for me now, because I absolutely hate it when a quest, you know, main quest fails. And I've only ever had it.
Well, I was thinking.
I've only ever had it work twice, and that was vanilla and with Saruman.
And they changed the game just a bit.
But I'll eat that one. Now I picked up a book of quest fixing. If we look at this book, it tells you exactly what you should do.
Saarthal, a puzzled Tolfdir decides to send you back alone to alert Archmage Sav.
Right, okay, let me read that. As you can see, I'm a little bit fed up at the moment.
Interested in the whole affair and sends you along to librarian Ysolda to research the subject. Plus star. Locate Ysolda, who can usually be found behind his desk inside the Arcanium, where he functions as the librarian and keeps a close eye on you.
Yeah. That now, whenever I do this quest, I do practically the same thing.
After warning you about without touching any of the books in the library. The old oracle mentioned that there may be relevant information in one of.
But I didn't skip any of the conversation. Because I know this quest breaks. Which is why I did a save just before that. Well, as I came in. I've had it happen once in vanilla, okay? And I've had, I think it was Saruman, because I think Saruman was able to complete it okay. No, because this is the first time I came here. So I came here, talked to the lady who guided me in, talked to Tolfdir when we did you know, I had to hold up a thing, and then we went to Saarthal, directly to Saarthal. I didn't speak to anybody else. We went into Saarthal and came back out and saw Savos Aren. So I haven't done anything, you know. Now, on my first play, I probably talked to loads of people. When I came back, I may not have even gone to that place right at the start. I probably did. So I'm probably more likely to have broke it the first time than I was now, because I would have asked them every single thing that option came up. But Saruman skipped through and he got it. Yeah, so
we could stock all kinds of special.
Anyway, if you read this book, this tells you what it does. Okay, so you've got to find that particular one. I think they're all in alphabetical order. So we got to go to hitting the book. So it'll take a few pages. This is a very long book. So we've got to get at H. And I can't make this any quicker. I'm bugged over. On my 360, I can make the pages turn twice as fast. Maybe 3 times faster. H-I-J-K, right, okay, where is it? Right, hitting the books. To fix a bug in which the quest never initiates of hitting the books, stage O, or that doesn't work, use of hitting the books, stage 10.
Items.
Right, so I should have a ring of questing. Alright, so what I have to do is to wear this ring and read number 10.
You know, cater to some
of hitting the books if it doesn't work. So we go to H. And we go to 10. Alright? Then you use it.
Our more eclectic customers.
And sometimes it can fix it. But it may not. So it's not 100% guaranteed to work. So you may have to do the second one. So yeah, it's so I'll tell you what, I'll go back to that save. As you can see, I'm a little bit fed up. Because I hate it when this happens. Right, so it should be this hard save here. So I just think, you know, it doesn't matter what we ask him, whether we skip it or not, if we click on the correct thing, it should enact this quest. Alright? Again, we have to talk to the Archmage. Alright, we've just completed Saarthal. We've done nothing else since. Okay? I mean, that's another one again, isn't it, that one? So now, when we ask him now, it should do hitting the books. Alright?
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have...
And I'll ask him every question.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Aren, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purpose.
If you don't work, I'll explode.
Write down your marks, then delete Skyrim SE. Restart system, then download Skyrim and marks.
Yeah. See, I do believe when I did this the first time, I generally did top to bottom. Alright, that's what I didn't do. I ask him the top one, then I go to the next one and I work all the way down. So that's what I did on my first attempt. So I would have hit this one first, especially as it was related to the quest.
Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to...
You sound like me, Ghost. I have the AI stuff disabled on my game.
And it doesn't matter which one you ask here. Alright? But that is probably the obvious one.
I see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation.
I think when you ask this is when it...
Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied,
I'm not sure.
And I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
Alright, now, when it worked, I was given that thing there, and then it said hitting the books. So then with my original play, I would have asked all the rest. Alright? So it didn't activate.
Now if you'll excuse me.
Now I probably haven't got the quest fixing thingy. No, I haven't. So yeah, I'm really a bit annoyed. I got this quest fixing ring, I do believe. Yes, it should have started at that moment.
I only have survival mode. Saints, the fishing and the other one that was the original fort. All the other stuff I don't.
Yes, yeah, this is the moment when it should start. You ask him about it and it should say completed whatever it was, and then it should say hitting the books, and that's where you go and see Urag, and then he has that additional option. Alright? Or he says straight away. So yeah, I may just quit this and restart. You know, if I try and disable all the mods, it's not going to work because it's going to break this save. I know that for a fact. It will break because at the moment on this, on the PlayStation and this, the slightest thing will break things on now. You've only got to take out a few mods. You've only got to take a couple of mods out of your thing, or delete one or something, and it will either mess up your load order or it will mess up something in the game. And
completed under Saarthal, then hitting the books should be starting.
Yeah, exactly. It should happen immediately after you ask him this question.
You are relatively new.
You tell him about.
Are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
So, because I remember a couple of years ago, or a year ago, I remember having a look at it, because when it failed on Frandolf, okay, I checked back, and I had a save before that happened, okay, on another character, alright, and I looked at it carefully, and I'm going to do no sir.
How quaint.
And
yes, I said about deleting Skyrim. You will need to start afresh.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, what's the point of me doing a save and then having to redo all everything that I did in the previous two things? So yeah.
Not and will not approve of any research.
So it means we can't do this. The only way to complete this quest now.
Members of the college. Are we clear?
So we have to do about Saarthal because that's related to this quest. Alright? The others are just other things we can
another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now.
Now I can solve that whole problem by reading one of those scrolls, because I could force it to complete it. Alright? But make sure if you can you get the the staff first. Okay? So at least you have the staff. Alright? And then
if your skills are not working, then you may have to restart your character.
Yeah, I know, and I don't feel that I have to keep restarting stuff.
I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more
and that's why I'm
specific
getting annoyed
explanation.
now with
Thank you for bringing
break.
this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you
I don't
should
expect
begin
many
researching
views on this one.
Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins,
then hit in the
will
books.
be helpful.
Whether I ask this or not.
No. Some risks must be taken, to be sure.
So I kind of
trying to avoid
lost the will to go on now.
We also must
make
an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
So there's no point in asking this. This won't hit it off. These are just things to talk to them about.
Magic is
alright. These are just additional things.
The college is a
place
place where we can focus on. I've seen events in the last several hundred. The great and unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold.
And this is the one quest I didn't want to break, is because this one is related to our character, and I need to do this because that's good for our character. And if this breaks, it ruins the whole character. So if I go to Riverwood, I can go to the next stage. We can produce the next stage. But I tried it with Frandolf. I tried the 0 one, which you do at the very start, if it's for first lessons. Then you got the hitting the books. You do that one if it doesn't start. Okay. Unfortunately, I haven't got a thing on me now. And then if that one fails, you can do it where you get the staff. Okay. And I think if you get the staff one, yeah, you get the staff. I think it does that. And then if you do the last one, if you do the very last one of those 4 things, could add 0, 10, 20 and 100 or something, or 200. If you hit the last one, it actually completes the whole thing. Now if you have the staff, then you're okay, because then you can carry on. Alright? But it won't do the bit where Ancano and the ball gets transferred here. I don't think so. It may be transferred here, but Ancano doesn't die.
Another new apprentice, I see.
So that's the side
effect that believe
of
you're here to change the world.
If you can't get it to work,
or
and
are you only in it
do
for
those
yourself?
things, and you go through each step, and none of them
I
work.
assure
But the
you
last
that I shall
one
be
does.
watching.
It completes the whole quest, so you've done it. But he lives, because you don't get that fight with Ancano.
I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires.
And I probably did speak to this
Perhaps
one
not as often as he
before I
in time, I
even
believe
started
he will be
this
more
quest, because everybody I came into contact with on my
Now that
first play,
stability has been established
I talked to
between
him,
the
and
Dominion
if
and the
Ancano was there, I would have
we
talked
seek
to him.
only to help Skyrim, to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future.
So I'm just thinking, because it has to happen when you report back to Savos Aren.
Anyone would think Ancano would make a good thrall for Insura.
Yeah. I might do that then.
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim
so it's broken.
Tainted.
So yeah, I'm not very happy about that. I'm deeply hurt by that. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. and hopefully we'll be now on Thursday. If I can't find you know, those quests I was on about in the last episode for Zero Dawn, I'll just start a game on Thursday, which may not necessarily keep on, but if I get a good reaction, we'll continue it. So I've got a choice of either you know, Witcher 3 or Fallout 4. I think there's the...
Hello, Neria.
I can't remember the others.
Talk to me, Gain.
So I'll do one of them, and see if people want me to continue it. Alright, I think the favourite at the moment is Fallout 4 by 2 votes, and the others, I think Witcher's got 1. So we'll have to just go with that for a minute, and you know, we'll try it out and get a reaction to it, and if people say, yeah, carry on with that raid, then I'll carry on with it, you know, even if it is Fallout 4, because I didn't mind Fallout 4. I'm not sure if that broke, but I don't think it did. So thank you all for watching. Sorry I didn't work out how we were, but thank you, Necra. That's alright.
Have a great day, Ray Ray. My social character is in the 80s.
In the 80s? What? Getting old now, is it? Well, at least I've got a little bit of joy back in my life now. So, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. I'm sorry if I broke things, but that's the kind of person I am. So, from me, bye-bye for now. Oh, did you? Oh, how nice. I played it all completely vanilla, Queen. Yeah, I played it completely vanilla. I still have the vanilla game on my... and I'm 3/4 of the way through it. I can't do the bit where you go inside his son's head and there's some gigantic puzzle we have to sort out, and I couldn't work it out. And if I could continue that, I would. I couldn't seem to figure it out then. Maybe I'll go back to that, because I'd love to finish off Fallout 4, but I did, you know, most of the other stuff. And I'm extremely powerful in it and destroy everything with the vast amount of weapons I have, including a mini nuclear bombs that I can hurl at anybody if I get into serious trouble. So, but I've also done it with some mods and just messed around. One of them was Jennifer Aniston. So I hope you enjoyed it today. I'm sorry if it went a little bit wrong there, but this is a quest that is liable to break. So it might be a good idea to play it in vanilla to make sure this one doesn't break, and then to whack a load of mods on. Hello, Ancarno. I'll be seeing you. You may be alive at the end, because I may have to force it to complete the quest completely. But an Ancarno will stay alive, and Savos Aren might be alive as well. So I'll see you all next time. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Bye everybody, and I'll do my normal streaming time on Thursday at 3:30, and I'll either do the Witcher or Fallout 4. In the moment, Fallout 4, but please vote on that and say which one of those games you'd like, because I don't want just 2 people deciding for the whole community. I would like some input. And even if you're only half interested in it, at least vote on something if you can, and then at least I know, oh yeah, I've got a sizable amount of people want me to play that. Alright, so if you could please vote on that, I'd be very grateful. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time, and guess what? I'll see you later. Bye everybody, and goodbye from me as well. I hope it all goes well next time. Okay, bye everybody. Rats tinkles is what I say.